freaking 10.
All right, that should work.
Why are you recording it?
So that the people who aren't well enough to be on the live stream, they can catch it later.
Oh.
Wait, that's not fair. They have to be on the live
Does
stream.
he have COVID?
No, if they're not well enough, they don't have to
No.
get on.
Ryan does.
Yeah, first paper, probably.
Woo!
Okay.
Wait, that means Cody
We were in
should
the
be
class with a COVID patient.
Yeah, just ask
I
any
didn't
questions
know
as you
that.
need to, Jacob,
Yeah.
and then.
Yeah.
It means all y'all should be on. I should be on too.
Mom, I'm scared. Come pick me up.
Okay.
That's why I'm trying to very start complaining, and they're like, we're shutting down.
Whatever. Okay, so go to My Open Math. You're on your solving equations 1.
Oh, okay. I'm not
We're all gonna get it. Then it's gonna be like 2 weeks later.
Jacob, you can do the same thing if you just want to get on My Open Math and start going through the questions. And if you have a question, you can ask me. And I guess you could present your screen
Still
if,
talking right now?
if
Pretty sure we're
you
in class and we should be.
need to show me something.
Oh, this is fucking good. Oh.
He said he needs you guys to show him how you can show your mom.
Any questions on My Open Math?
What is that glove?
And I don't
So I
understand.
don't touch the screen. You know.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Even like if there's a learner says like,
Bruce, that's called
it's
mocking.
different because they're considered professional sports.
All right, yeah. Try
So,
to
like,
get,
they don't have to
let's
buy
try to get
the
through as much of
times
this as we
and
can
stuff
so
like
that you guys don't have anything.
Okay, Shorty, I'm getting my computer right now.
I have a question on number 20.
Okay. Let me, I guess I can try to pull up number 20.
Hey, just slow down.
Number 1 to 19.
Yeah, like I just started.
Well, he's got a question. You guys are still logging in, I think.
Let's just take a chill pill, relax a minute, and then we'll start class.
Number 20?
Yes.
How are you on number 20, bud?
He's been working.
Let's just start on 1 and work our way down.
All right. If you're not on this one, you can just work on your own. I'm going to help Jacob with this.
I'm literally gonna like punch a hole.
He's online. You have a class
Use algebra to solve for x in the equation. Okay, so just read to me what is your equation, Jacob?
My equation is 5x plus 7 equals negative 8x minus 5.
5x plus 7
Yeah.
That looks like karate writing.
equals what?
It does. See that X right there?
What does it equal?
Equals negative 8x minus 5.
All right. Does anybody know what we want to be doing
You want to
here?
get your x's along.
Very good. Yeah, we want to combine like terms.
So then you're going to do
Cody, look what I did. I
plus
got it right.
8, negative 8x. Move it to the
Very
other
good,
side.
very good. Do you get that, Jacob?
And then that's going to be 13x
Math
plus
efficient.
7 equals negative 5.
Awesome. Good.
And then you're going to move negative 7 to over the other side, so minus 7.
Do you get that? Are you following, Jacob?
Falling over there, shorty?
Yeah.
I just got murked by a horse.
So
And then,
subtract 7 from both sides.
yeah, now
Wait a second.
I'm getting a shotgun.
we're trying
Where's
to get
Tello?
Yeah,
Is Elias Hinkle there?
he's not. Why?
Oh, okay. I was just wondering because I thought I heard Eli's voice. He's supposed to be in quarantine.
Yeah, correct. I think that's right.
That'd be an issue.
Coach K, what's
Let's
up?
see.
So what we're trying to do is we're trying to get x by itself on one side. So we're going to we're going to get rid of the 7 on the left. I'm going to subtract 7 from both sides. That'll cancel here. What is 7 and 5 put together?
Negative 12.
Very good.
And you're going to divide.
Yeah, to get x alone, right now we have 13 times x on the left. So to get rid of that, we have to divide by 13 on both sides.
It's gonna be a fraction.
There's going to be a fraction. So x is negative 12/13.
Boom.
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 Is that okay, Jacob?
Let's see.
process.
What is going on?
Just do the.
Yes, that works.
Good, good.
Thank you, sir. I request my number 1,
Okay, what is it?
and then we'll just go down from 1 to 12. So 1 is this one.
Is this the solving equations?
Yes.
This is the solid equation.
Thanks, Cody.
You're welcome.
All right, so what does yours
What?
say?
Jake studied Z hours for a
Y
week.
hours.
Julie studied half as long.
It's Y.
Julia studied twice as long.
So if y is an
It's
unknown
Y2,
number,
guys.
it's some number, let's say it's 10, and this other person studied twice as long, what would you do to that number to figure out how long?
Square it.
Not square.
Oh, that was worth a shot.
Cole, are you in the potty room right now? You taking a poopy?
What do I do to get a number that's twice the size of another
times it by
30?
two.
You times it by 2. Right, Cody? You multiply by 2, right?
I just put Y2 and I got it right.
That's it? Yep.
Wait, so I just have to put Z2?
If yours is half as long, then you would have to divide by 2.
Divide?
Yeah.
So Z divided by 2?
Yeah.
Hold up.
So now number 2,
Oh, sorry, Mom.
Mr. Smith and Mr. Stein were driving to a business meeting. One
Whoa,
miles from their office. Mr. Smith
gotta be
drove
T
the
at
first 2 Z miles and Mr. Stein drove the rest of the way.
Yeah.
Forward.
Good.
So what's the answer?
I'm happy that you guys are actually doing this. That's
Forward?
good.
Where are you forward? Hold on.
Yeah.
All right, so how long did they go together?
Mr. Smith and Mr. Stein were driving 120 miles.
It's actually 230, but we'll go with it.
Mr. Smith drove the first Z miles and then Mr. Stein drove the rest of the way.
Z and then.
So we don't know how big Z is.
No, we don't.
No.
We need to figure out.
But how? But
And then.
given
I just lost an arm.
given that that's some number, we just don't know what it is.
120 minus Z
Yeah, yeah.
equals X.
Charles is the same one as me.
Yeah, that should be all you.
You didn't know?
Oh, so it'd be
Is
like.
yours half as long or is it twice as long? Half. Wait, so we might have an issue.
Oh
Hey.
my goodness.
Easy, kind of.
Sure. I got mine
Cody.
right.
That's it. Yeah.
Marcus!
Number 3.
Let me sign
Marcus.
her.
What's his name?
Everyone good? We're going number 3?
We're going number 3, guys.
Is your letter Z?
Yeah.
Oh, number 2.
When did? Oh, I thought you said number.
Number two,
I-
120
my brain
minus
just went
Z.
dead for
Okay,
a
cool.
second.
Well, it's the number minus the unknown.
Are we doing number 2?
What was that?
Oh, we're on number
Wait,
3
wait.
now.
Yeah, we're on number 3.
Who did number 2?
Oh, we did.
We did.
I was hoping. What was the answer?
120
it's-
minus Z.
It's whatever
the
your
total
miles,
distance
your miles
minus.
are, and then minus.
Okay, I'm ready. So 180 minus
Z.
R?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Alright, number
Hey,
3.
No, guys, I figured this out. You just gotta put the letters and the number. Do
So
it.
Y6.
Yep. Watch it be right.
Good. Yeah, that's right. So you're selling posters for a certain amount of money
Mhm,
each.
mhm.
That a girl.
So you take the number of posters times the price of each, and you'll get the total
Everyone get
price.
that one?
So what do we
It's
write?
just your
So
variable
it's
times
two-
your number.
So 4 times R, that's mine.
Hmm. Does that make sense?
So,
I'm clapped up right now.
You guys are doing well.
I'm getting turned on right
I don't know what's going on, but I feel really big right now.
Awesome.
I don't know
Good.
why. I feel so smart like Albert Einstein.
The quote.
You know, we can do this like every time where you guys have problems and we sort of work as a group through them all.
Yeah, I would prefer just working as a group all together, all the time.
Pretty sure.
I like how
Oh,
you're
dude, I
working
cut off his
today.
leg. Never mind.
I do a lot better like that.
Okay.
Oh, there's the one.
What's your number 4? Because I don't think that's what mine was.
You got shotgun.
Mine says the quotient of 2 less than the
Alright,
volume
Josh,
B and 9.
Okay. One thing I thought, did we skip to 11 and 12 last class?
I think, yeah.
We did.
I think.
I think it's.
Don't. I got one.
Oh, I need a wrist. I need a.
What's that?
You know what quotient is?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna jump through to 11 and 12. So if you
No,
guys
no,
would do
no,
the
no,
same,
no. We're on number 6.
but that's on
No, we're on
vocab.
number 4.
It'll help you guys with the
I'm
vocab.
on number 4.
So
Oh
we're
yeah,
to 11?
we're on number 4.
Yeah.
Bud.
Okay. What the? Sorry.
We'll do number 4 over here on the board. You do your number 11
What's
and
that?
12.
No.
Yeah, could just do it. Just do it in the top right.
I want you
corner
guys to
over
all
there.
do the vocab.
Oh, because this is the definition?
Yeah.
Oh.
Where's the spot I can place?
Oh, Lord.
tired over there, cheese man?
All right, so
Yeah.
we have to match
Try to take it.
these phrases, these things, with what they are called. So which of these is division symbols down
Okay,
here?
we're doing number 4, guys.
Cody, please.
Wait, what'd you say?
Division symbols is
Let's
B,
do this
which is
first.
the slash and the division.
Yeah, these are the symbols for division, right? Letter
Yep.
D. For me, it's letter D. You'll have
Mine's
something
B.
different.
Wait, okay, what is this supposed to be?
What?
It's like the slash and the division sign, division symbols.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
These are the symbols
Slow
for
down.
division. I don't have to really fill it out, but
Can you fill yours out first?
Then 3x
That's not
minus 2.
I'm gonna go to 4.
Does it like want like the ant? Like what is that?
No.
so
I don't know
notice
what it is.
one of these has 3, a 2, and a 10 in it, right?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, so like
Oh,
the
it's-
algebraic equation
Yeah.
for the.
The cost of 3 unknown price tickets with a coupon for $2 off. So the price of the tickets is X. You're getting 3 of them. You take $2 off the price, and it turns out to be $10. That's the
So,
equation for that one.
can you fill yours out first and then?
I wasn't gonna fill mine out because yours are all gonna be in different order.
Come on, dude.
We're saying what
This is
they
gonna
are.
be a winner.
Is wait,
Sorry.
Letters that stand for numbers. Are you
Yeah.
is an equation
Is a variable?
The mathematical sense.
Letters stand for numbers.
variables and or numbers combined with
No.
Wait, what are
Is
we
that
on?
the mathematical sentence with?
Yes,
Wait,
an
what are we
equation
on?
has an equal sign in it.
What?
What are we doing?
How did I know?
So this is for the equation, right?
so it's
Product.
mathematical sentence with a
Result.
Yeah.
Result of
Multiplication.
An
So is
equation.
the other one an algebraic expression, the one that Paige said?
Which one was that?
Which one is that?
variables and or numbers
Yes.
combined with.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa. Slow down.
That would be an
Result of
That was
exception.
an algebraic expression.
Yes.
What's the result of
Is the sum
distraction?
The result of the subtraction, is that right?
No.
Some is addition.
Yes.
J.
Oh, addition.
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 A. B ditching.
So,
What's variables?
Variables
Letters
is.
that stand for numbers.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Very good.
I'm not sure, what's the quotient?
What is a quotient? Anybody
That's
know?
a result of
That's the
division.
result of division.
Excellent. Good.
That's division, right?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm sure, but I get this right.
Then the product is the subtraction one?
Multiplication.
Multiplication.
Multiplication?
Yeah. Yep.
Then the difference?
Yes.
is
the
Division
subtraction, yeah.
symbols is.
If I want to know the difference between somebody's height and another person's height, I would subtract them and I'd get the difference. Yeah.
Oh, we have more of this.
Yes. Yeah, I think 12 looks very similar, but I thought they were going to be different.
Are we on 12 too?
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Why are you doing that on Google Form?
So it timestamps it for me so I don't keep having to look at the clock.
That you said that way too fast.
It puts a timestamp on it so I don't have to look at the clock all the time. It's just so that we can keep that record and hopefully it goes a little bit easier on me to do that.
Oh, we used H twice. Just idiot.
What's the equation? What the equal sign?
Yep.
Good.
So this is an expression on the left-hand side. This is technically an expression on the right-hand side.
Let's go.
When you make two expressions equal to one another, that's an equation.
Cool, are you having fun over there?
Wait, so equation is
I think he's a little tired of
what one?
The one
Cool.
with the equal sign.
Cool.
Are you on number 12 or 11?
Oh, I'm still on 11.
Oh.
Dude, don't rush
That's
too
same
fast.
thing, same thing. Some of these are kind of like duplicates.
They're all duplicates.
I don't have the. Oh wait.
These are all the same.
Coefficient's a little different. Other than that, yeah, they're pretty much the same.
What's
Yeah,
the
bud.
coefficient?
This
The only one that's different, a number that's multiplying one of the variables, that's coefficient. So like, if you look at this equation, This would be a term, 3x would be a term, -2 would be a term, but
Variables.
x is the variable,
What the?
3 is the coefficient.
What called?
Wait, what is variable?
Oh, Ryan joined.
The letters.
Did he join?
Oh, it's Ryan.
What's up, guys?
Hey, what's good?
Hello, Ryan.
Hola.
It's COVID, doesn't he?
I don't know.
Alright, I'll mute myself.
Ask him.
Okay. Just jump in with your question whenever you feel like it.
I can't find the questions.
When I tell you this thing is
My open
running
math?
for 20 minutes, I'm not kidding.
Oh yeah, I found them. I'll go. Yeah, I got them.
What's algebraic expression?
It's been like
Then
this
get
for
out of it
the
and
whole
do it again.
class.
Try refreshing the page.
And or number.
Try refreshing
Oh,
maybe.
okay, thank you.
Okay, I will.
What the heck's a coefficient?
It's like up here.
A
You can-
number
Quotient
multiplied
is
with a
result
variable.
division, right?
The 3 that multiplies on the x, that's the coefficient.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's a number multiplied with a variable.
Alright, let's see if I got all these suckers right.
Boom.
The
Submit.
product is the product. of
Easy, let's get
multiple
it.
things.
Next.
Alright, everyone back to 4.
Oh, okay.
No, wait, no, the next one's 6.
Nope, the next one's 4, honey.
Then the next one is
5.
and I've done that answer is going to be.
Alright, Mr. Sato, we gotta speed
Wait,
this
what does
up.
it mean
We
when
don't
it's
have
yellow?
enough
Did I
time.
get one wrong?
All right. What do you want to look at?
Number 4.
Wait, minus A it says.
Number
You can
4.
retry this question below.
Yeah, you must have got
Uh,
Product of
What one did I get
4
wrong?
or more than the area A into. Hey, dude, where's you lost it? There we go.
Oh, I didn't do.
the product of, what'd you say?
The product of. It's the same thing as yours.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to go to my
Maybe
equation.
number.
Like the 9 more than the radius r and 4.
Hold on, I'm gonna play it.
So,
All right, so let's unpack that for a second. For
so
number 4.
4 times
We have a product. What does product mean?
multiplication.
Yeah.
So we-
Quotient.
So you're going to divide. You're going to like put a fraction bar.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to multiply.
It's R4 plus 9.
I'm bleeding out of my wrist. This is great.
Not quite, not
Wait,
quite.
what one,
Oh,
is,
that's
what
it.
one are we on?
I'm
4.
gonna play
Question
defender
4.
then.
So if
Ah.
5 less than a number n, would it be 5
Well,
minus n?
let me do the product one, and then we'll do the quotient one, okay?
Oh, okay.
So
I
this,
got 9 left.
this says the product, so we're going to multiply on this one, of, the first thing is 9 more than the radius r. How do I get 9 more than a number?
Plus.
I add 9 to it, right? So I'm going to take r plus 9 as one of my things, and I'm going to multiply that by 4. So I can type 4 r plus 9 on this one.
Doesn't of mean multiply?
Yeah, so,
Well, I got
a lot of times it
quotient.
does, yeah.
Oh, the quotient thing.
So if you have, so what does yours say?
The quotient of 4 more than the distance d and 3.
Okay, so you would have a division bar, right?
So I like put like
I guess let me switch over to that writing and
4
you said
quotient of 4 more than the distance d and 3.
so 4 more than the distance would be d plus 4, and 3 is just 3, so that would
So
be
it
the
might be the quotient of 2 less than the volume v and 9. So what I do?
2 less than the volume
Oh, get out of here! I'm so good.
and 9, right?
Yeah. So it'd be v minus 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so mine is the quotient of 5 less than a number n and 3.
So 5 less than the number n.
So that'd just be 5 minus n, right?
Other way.
Oh, n minus 5.
Yeah.
And then when I just put it all over 3?
Yep.
That's where I had it wrong.
Is this okay?
Yep. Question 5.
5.
Number 5. Oh, that's a lot of reading. I don't want to do that.
Oh my gosh, that is a lot of.
Okay.
Dude.
Hold on. Just
Come on.
there's a variable x, okay? We're gonna call something x. Kevin and Gabriel together.
I got Blake and Brandon.
Okay, 2 people spent an amount of money, right?
I got Carissa.
One of the people, you put their name here, spent X. How much did the other person spend?
We don't know.
This is like the driving one, but the distance. They both drove
So
a
it'd
certain
be
amount.
like-
Somebody drove Z. How much did the other guy drive? We took away Z from the total, and that's what was left, right? This one works like
So
that.
I'm gonna 50-50 on this.
So just put a random name in the front, in the first one.
No, one of their names, I would capitalize it just to be safe, so I'm gonna say Kevin here.
You're just gonna put a random name?
Yep, oh no, one of the ones that they give you. So Kevin spent X. Kevin and Gabriel spent 500 put together. So what did Gabriel spend?
250?
Well, no, we don't know that X is half.
So it's like 500 minus X.
That's exactly right, yeah.
Can you help me with mine? This
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
I got a dog one.
Wait,
Yeah,
I also
wait,
have a
so do
dog.
I. What is yours?
Mine is Carissa and Guadalupe share custody of their dog Rex.
Shared custody.
Wait, is that like actually the names?
Yes.
Lupe?
Because mine are Nick and Jerry share custody of their dog.
Well, yours gonna have different names.
Mine's
Like,
Amanda and Sydney share their dog, and the dog's name is.
The names are randomly generated too.
Imagine sharing a dog.
Can you just give us all the same question so we understand?
Yeah, that.
No, because that's way then you,
Wait, so then it says, does the
Are the
variable
answers still
don't-
the same if
X
you're just changing the
represent?
name?
no, it's because they're changing the numbers too.
It
This-
says,
this
does
one-
the variable X represent the number of days each year Nick gets the dog, or the number of days each
So just
year?
pick one of their names. One of them spent X. It doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't even matter?
No, it doesn't.
So 365 minus
This
X.
is still typed in
And then I put like,
Where do
it
you
says-
sign out at?
I'm doing it for you.
365 minus X
I don't have to
days.
sign anything.
No.
and then it says, write Nick's question representing the number of days the other person got the dog. So I do 365 minus X.
Yeah.
Oh, number 6. There's no point. You don't gotta do that.
You get that one?
Yeah, right niggas phase as algebraic.
Yes. 26?
What? Who just said 26? We are on number 6.
How do you do that fast?
All right, yeah, you are onto the
Hold up.
equation ones where you gotta solve the equation.
I also have a question for number 26, so.
Okay, great.
Really, Jacob?
Yes.
Nice.
Dude, these questions are easy.
Yeah, you would just have to do
Shoot, I gotta look at it.
minus 9 to both sides.
So
Typical.
does
Well,
one
it's
of,
different.
does
Nice.
one of you wanna give me your equation then?
Yeah.
I have 2 divided by y plus 4 equals 10. That's mine.
2 divided by y.
Plus 4 equals 10.
Okay. So this one is a little bit trickier because y is in the denominator.
Oh.
So what we
Would it
want?
be different if it was X?
No, it'd be the same.
Okay.
So what we want to do is we want to, right now we have 2 terms on the left and 1 term on the right. We want to get it so we just have 1 term on the left and 1 term on the right. Let's bring the 4 over to the other side by subtracting it from both sides.
14. And then you multiply 3.
Is that okay?
No,
Yeah, but you
Yes.
multiply. You're
Okay.
gonna
I'm
multiply
fine
too.
with it.
No. Well, there's a couple ways we can do this.
We're multiplying too.
I'll show you a couple different ways, okay?
Okay.
Here's 2 over y equals 6. I could multiply both sides by y, because I don't want it in the
Or you could
denominator.
do it by 6.
And then I have 6y equals 2. And then I could divide both sides by 6. And I see that y is 1/3. That's one way to do it?
No.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
An easier way, I think, is just think of the 6 as 6 over 1, because 6 divided by 1 is 1. You can flip, if you have just 1 term and 1 term, you can flip both sides at the same time, and that's legal. So you can say y over 2 is equal to 1 over 6, and then multiply both sides by 2. And then you get y is equal to 1/3.
Yes, sir.
What if mine, after I flipped it, is x over 8 equals negative 1 over 14.
Okay.
Then multiply both sides by 8. So you can simplify that. They both have a factor of 2. That'd be negative 4 over 7.
What are you doing, Cole?
Trying to figure out what my answer is.
What's yours?
Mine is 2x plus 6 equals 7.
That is so wrong.
That's how
Thanks,
my
Ryan.
answer was wrong.
Did it?
Yeah.
It said my answer was right.
We'll go through yours.
It said mine was wrong,
in just a
too.
second.
Hmm.
All right. What do I want to do here, Jacob?
Take out the 6, so you
Good.
subtract it by itself.
Good.
And I also add that to the 7.
Is that good?
No.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to divide by 2. So x is a half.
Oh. Let's see.
Paige, you want to read yours then?
2.
It says, solve the equation
That's wrong.
8 over x plus 9 equals negative 5.
What?
Negative 5. You got yours wrong?
Yeah.
I'll come back to it in just a second.
Okay.
So for yours, we're going to move the 9.
Yeah, I did that. I got negative 14.
It says it's greater than 1 for mine.
We'll have
What are
to
you
look at that
talking
again.
about, Cole?
It says improper if answer is greater than 1.
Let's take a look. It may want them in a decimal or something. I'll have to read the question.
Maybe.
So yeah, you can flip both sides. You get x over 8 equals the negative 1 over 14. Yeah, and then you multiply by 8 and you should get negative 8 over 14. You got that wrong?
You said negative 4 over 7.
I don't know. For this one, oh yeah, then it reduces. So this is 4 times 2.
Yeah, but it's telling me that it was wrong.
And this is 7 times 2. So yeah, you can cancel the 2's. Let's take a look at the wording of the
Wait,
question.
can you come here? I don't know if it's.
Yeah, let me check the wording of that question. Oh, it wants an improper, write your answer as a whole number or simplified fraction. Improper if the answer is greater than 1. So, yeah, that should give you, can I do that? 3/7. So let's say, don't eat that, guys, put that away.
I am.
7. Yeah, that should be fine.
Then why is mine telling me it's wrong?
Let me take a look at yours. Yeah, let me see. Yeah.
That was a dumb question.
I don't think that was really
Oh, no, it's not back yet.
really
Oh, well.
pertaining to the
Alright, Bunny.
Okay, let me take a look at yours.
One
Oh, don't put the x equals.
over.
The x equals.
Ooh, that's a good catch.
It did. Oh my
So really, you feel better now?
Did you get yours? You said you got yours wrong, Jacob?
Yes.
Would you mind presenting? Oh, yeah, I guess present your screen so I can see your question and your answer. Down at the bottom, there's like a little you are presenting, or present. I
It
guess
says,
I have to stop,
Oh.
don't I? Okay, I'm going to stop and then you start.
so do I press window or Chrome tab?
Down
Dude,
at the bottom,
it's
do you
wrong.
see it, does it say present now? Oh, yeah, you can do it's up to you. You can either share the entire screen or you can just share a particular tab that you have open. You can do the whole screen if you want.
Yeah. Wait a second.
You usually have to like click the image that it shows you and then click,
Oh, you're looking
Share.
sexy.
Can you see this or no?
not yet, no.
No, we just see your beautiful face.
You just click present now.
He smiles.
God, you're
You
cute.
can click one of them. And then does it show you
Yeah.
a picture of your screen or something?
Yeah, it shows a picture on my screen. It says Chrome wants to share the contents of your screen with
Click
Click the button
me.google.com.
that says.
Click the screen.
Yes.
Click the screen.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Nice.
Okay.
Good work, Jacob.
All
Can you
right.
see it now?
Yeah, I can. All right.
Okay.
So you subtracted 6
You're watching.
from both sides,
Yeah.
and you got negative. What do you get?
Oh, I didn't add in the -7, the negative part for the 7.
Okay. What do you get when you take -7 minus 6?
-1
No.
or -13?
Negative. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Sure.
So then you're gonna flip it, right? Flip both sides.
So then it will be 2/13 then.
Speed this process up. We got more people coming.
Thanks, Cody.
Hold on 1 second.
Yup.
So you had 2 over x equals -13, right?
This is Oreo's good.
Yeah.
Put 2
How much is one of those cost?
over x equals 13. Yeah.
Dude, that's a bargain.
Okay. Now change the -13 into -1 over 13,
Not worth it. I gotta go rob someone for $1 now.
and then change the left-hand side to x over 2. You're just flipping both
Okay.
sides,
Okay.
and then you would just have to multiply by 2 on both sides to get x alone. So you're going to end up with -2 over 13.
No.
-2. Yeah, okay, there we go.
Okay, good.
Now let me come back and I'll
Okay,
stop sharing. I'll let you present.
all right. Okay, what are we on now? 5, 6? All right, so 7 less than a number, what does yours say?
Mine says,
Right.
write the English phrase as an algebraic expression and let the variable x represent the number 9 less than a number.
So if I had a number and I want to get 9 less than it, what would I do to that number? Yeah. Like, let's say my number were 10. What would I do to 10?
Subtract it from, or subtract it from 9, or,
Subtract 9 from it, right? So you'd write 10 minus 9.
yeah.
So you're going to write x minus 9.
Okay, yes.
Good. Other questions?
'21 through 28.
We'll start with 21.
21, you said?
Yeah, you said 21.
21. Oh my god.
How about 22?
22? 22?
No,
Yeah.
we're still down there, bud.
All right then.
Could you read your 22 to me then?
12 equals x plus 10 over 4.
Is the whole x plus 10 over 4?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm about to get photo math.
All right, so this is,
And it asks if it's true.
ask if it's true. Does it ask if it's true?
It
Yeah.
says for
Yes.
what value of x is the following
Oh,
equation
for
true?
what value? So it just says down for x, basically. So the right is a fraction, so I want to get rid of the denominator. What should I do?
Multiply it to 12. Both sides, I should say.
I'm going to multiply 4 on both
Yeah,
sides, right?
you should, because you flip it.
I see, yeah. So the 4 cancels. That's 48. All right.
What is Bolt doing over there?
By erasing.
Racing.
Erasing.
Oh.
What do I do next?
You have to like, subtract the 10.
Very good. So I get 38 is what x would be. That's the value that makes the statement true.
So that would be our answer.
Yeah.
Or whichever one.
And you can check it, you can plug it back into the original. If I did 38 plus 10, I get 48. And if I divided that by 4, I get 12. So that does make it true. 12 equals 12.
So I did have it right earlier, but I just had it wrong.
Did you have a question, Cody?
Yeah, number 8.
Number 8?
The sum of the square of a number and 11 times the number.
The sum of the square of a number and 11 times the number. All right, so a sum means you're going to add the two things, right? The first one is the square of a number.
So 11, or x squared
Yes, x squared.
plus.
And then the next, yeah, x squared plus. And then you said 11 times the number?
11 times.
Yeah, so
11x.
yes. Yeah, you got it.
Mine is weird. Mine says the sum of the cube of a number and 15 times the number. So what would you do with that one?
So you're going to have the sum. So you know it's you're adding two things.
Okay.
They said you're going to take the sum of the cube of a number.
Yeah. And then it says the cube of a number and 15 times the number.
So to take that number times 15, you just put a 15 next to it. And that represents multiplying it by 15.
So is that the answer?
That's the
then?
answer, yeah.
So it might be x3.
Yeah, x cubed plus 15x. Good. Yeah,
Can you do 23?
23.
I also have a question for 23, but I'll let you answer that question first for whoever it is.
Okay. So I kind of see the, let me read that question one more time. Do not use decimals or mixed numbers or reduced fraction. Okay. What am I doing? I want to go here. All right, would you want to read yours then? 2 over 9? Negative what?
1 over 15.
Okay. This one's not too bad, but it does involve work with fractions. This is a fraction. It's a number, right? And so is this. What's going on? Just like if it was a 2 or a 3, like you can do with these fractions what you can do with any number. So let's say I had a number on the like w plus 3, and I want to get w alone. What would I do in that case? Yeah, so I can subtract the fraction, and that cancels, but I got to do the same thing to the other side. follow that so far? You're gonna have W is equal to minus 1 over 15 minus 2 over 9. Do you guys know how to do something like, let's say this?
Would it be like the cross one? Is that right?
Kind of, yeah. It's like cross multiplication. You have to find a common denominator before you can combine them into one fraction. Does that ring a bell? So, in order to find a common denominator, now, I can't just add 1/2 and 1/3, let's say, in this example, because they have different denominators. If I could get them to have the same denominator, you know, like 1 is 2 divided by 2, also 3 divided by 3. Anything divided by itself is 1, right? And if I take any number, I get that number back, right? Multiplying by 1 doesn't affect that number, which means I can multiply any number by anything divided by itself and still get, it doesn't change the number, right? So what I do is I choose multiplying by 1 just to change the way, so I'm multiplying 1/2 by 1, so it's not changing the number, it's just changing the way it's written. So I'm going to turn that into 3 over 6, that's the same as 1/2. And I'm going to turn this into 2 over 6, which is the same as 1/3. So I've changed the numbers, the way they look. This is now an equivalent fraction, but it's written differently. So that would make 3 over 6 plus 2 over 6, and now they have a common denominator, and I can add the tops, so I can get 5 over 6.
Mine's kind of weird. It's not like
Well, let me finish the one that we have at the negative. I'm almost done. I just wanted to explain what I'm doing.
Oh.
So 15 is 5 times 3, right? And 9 is 3 times 3. So they both have a 3, but the 15 needs a second 3, and the 9 needs a 5. So I'm going to multiply this one by 5 over 5, and I'm going to multiply this one by 3 over 3. What is 15 times 3? 45. And 9 times 5 is 45, right? So now I have a common denominator, negative 3 over 45. Let me erase some of this. And then the other one will be negative 10 over 45. I can now take the negative 3 and the negative 10 and make that a negative 13 over 45. And 13 is a prime number, so I can't reduce that. That's as simple as I can make that fraction. Does that make sense? Good.
Except mine's just weird. I did all those steps or whatever.
Yeah?
And I came out to k equals negative 3 over 2 minus 5 over 3.
So k equals minus 3 over 2
Yes.
minus,
5 over 3.
okay. If you were right leading up to that, then we're going to make 6 our common denominator.
Right.
So I'm going to make this times 2 over 2 on this side, and times 3 over 3 on this side. So the first term will become, what's 3 times 3? 9, yeah, over 6, minus 5 and 2?
Yeah.
That's 10 over 6. So it looks like I get a negative 19 over 6, and that would be a prime on top, so that's as simple as that would get.
So that's the answer, negative 19 over 6.
Yeah, if your work up to that point was correct, then yeah.
Wait, question.
Yep.
We're not finished with this yet.
Yeah, let me just see if she got that right, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, good. Yeah, go ahead then, Jacob.
Okay, the question I have is for 23. It's b plus 3 over 2 equals 1 over 5.
I did. Could you say that one more time?
B plus 3 over 2 equals 1/5.
Okay, let me just sign Cody out real quick and we'll get to it.
Can
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna subtract the 3/2. And B was gonna be 1/5 minus the 3/2. I'm gonna find a common denominator, so that'll be 10. So this one needs a 5 over 5. This one needs a 2 over 2. Then the denominators will become 10. 2 over 10 minus 15 over 10. 15. So I get negative 13 over 10.
is that the let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yes, that's correct.
Good. Do you follow that?
Yeah.
Other questions? Yes.
24.
Okay, do you want to read it?
Solve the given equation. Enter your answers in each term of subtraction. Your answers. 4 over 9 m.
4 over 9.
Yeah. And then equals 15.
Like that? And I'm going to do that trick again where I'm just going to flip because I want the variable to be in the numerator. So that'll be 9m over 4 equals 15 over 1, but that's 15 divided by 1 is 15. I'll then multiply by the 4 to get rid of that. So that should be 9m equals 60. And then I'm going to divide by 9. Uh, 60 is 3 times 20. 9 is 3 times 3. I can cancel a 3. So m is 20 over 3. Over 3. Let me, what question was that? I don't know. Let me take a look at that again.
I think I know. Like, was the m supposed to be at both, like the 4, 9 m, or was it like 4 over 9 m? Oh yeah, it was 4 over 9 m.
Like times m, 4/9 m? Okay.
That's what I was
Okay.
set up, so that's why I was kind of like
I see.
weird about.
So you have this actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was.
So you have m is multiplied by 4 and divided by 9, right? So I need to reverse that. I need to divide it by 4 and multiply by 9. We often just say multiply by the reciprocal. I gotta do the same both sides. Then the 4s will cancel, the 9s will cancel. And m is equal to 9 over 15 times 4. Again, the 15 is 5 times 3, and the 9 is 3 times 3. I can cancel one of the 3's, and I'll get 3 over 20. Yeah,
So mine's negative 4 over 5 times 9 over 4.
like this?
Yeah, like that's like my answer after doing the other stuff.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you can cancel the 4's, and it'll be negative 9/5.
As the answer?
Yeah. Let me know when you guys get a question.
I have one.
Okay.
It's also 24.
Okay.
Mine is 3/4 K equals negative 1 over 8.
Okay. So we're again going to multiply by the reciprocal, right?
Yeah.
The 4's will cancel, the 3's will cancel. I'm going to have a negative number. Now 8 is 4 times 2. So the 4's can cancel from there. And you're just left with negative 1 over 2 times 3 is 6. So.
Let's see. There we go.
Good.
Got 2 more questions,
Okay.
which is 25 and 27.
Okay. Oh, does your 25 kind of look like mine? So you have a complex fraction on the left, like mine? I guess
Yeah.
they call it compound
So-
fractions.
I suppose if you use 3 and it passes to open this.
Does it? Just go ahead and do it. I'll give you more. I don't really know exactly how they work, so just.
Mine is equal.
You got it?
Okay. Mine is P over 1 over 8, but they're in parentheses.
Okay. The parentheses aren't that important right here.
Oh, equals 3/4.
Okay. So right now we have a number p in this example that is being divided by a fraction. And I don't know if you guys remember from Algebra 1, it probably would have been. You might have used it in geometry. If you have a number divided by a fraction, you can turn that into multiplication if you flip it. So division by a fraction is the same as multiplication by its reciprocal. So if I multiply by, like, it's kind of like you think of doing it the same to the top and bottom. So if I do this, if I multiply 8 over 1 on the bottom, I'd have to multiply by 8 over 1 on the top to make it so that this is 1, because it's something over itself. This will cancel in the bottom, so I get rid of it there, and it'll move the 8 up top. But I have to do the same to, well, I mean, that's actually, fine right there. So this would make 8p equals 3/4. Do you follow that at all?
Wait a second. Eight.
Basically, you can just take whatever you had down here and move it up
Yeah.
top as its own reciprocal.
Oh, okay.
And then 8 times p divided by 1. The divided by 1 doesn't really matter. So you got 8p equals 3/4. Then I just have to divide by 8 on both sides. That gets it there. To divide by 8 over here, I'm just going to put it in the denominator. So it's also getting divided on the right-hand side. 8 and 4 is 32. So
Are we gonna go over the inverse and joint variation?
those, we've done those.
I didn't.
Yeah, we have.
No, I'm not.
Let's see.
That was the previous week of classes. Before our last class.
That is correct.
Good. If you want to come in and get help though, you can. We got the schedule sometime though. Good. Oh, you said 27 as well?
I said 27, yes.
Okay.
Mine is A equals 1/2 parentheses 5x plus b.
Okay. Actually didn't know that there was some like that on here. Okay. Well, so this one is a little different. It's called a literal equation. You don't know what A or B are, but you just move them around like they're numbers. So I'm going to try to just get x alone, and that's solving it. Solving it is just getting x by itself.
Okay.
So first I've got a quantity in parentheses that's getting multiplied by a half. So I want to first get rid of that half on it so I can get the parentheses off. So I'm going to multiply both sides by the reciprocal. I got to do the same over here. And then that will get rid of the 1/2 on the right hand side. So the left will be twice A. On the right, I can now get rid of the parentheses. 5x plus b. Is that okay?
Yes. Let's see.
No, it's not done yet. Not done.
Okay.
Again, solving it is getting x alone. So I want to, I need to get x alone. So I don't know what b is, but if it were a 6, I would just subtract 6 from both sides. It's a number, we don't know what it is, but I'm going to subtract b. It goes away from the right. So I get twice a minus b is equal to 5x. And then to solve for x, I'm just going to divide both sides by 5. And that should be my answer.
Was that the answer? Or?
Yeah, this over here.
Give me a second. 2 equals. That is correct.
Good, good. All right, I think you guys have done a lot better today. What do you guys think?
I think it was not good at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So how does that sound if we just have like daily, did somebody just pop in? Oh, Ryan's back or something?
Who is it?
Was that the bottom?
He might have just left and come back.
So he has 2 on there?
There's 3 people on there.
No, one's, oh, who was that? I can't get rid of the thing.
Who was that?
There's 2, Ryan.
There's 2 Ryans.
Oh, maybe he's on his laptop and phone or something. Oh, well. I mean, we can set it up this way where we have like daily problem sets, and then you guys sort of work together, and I can answer your questions, and we just get your practices in that way. That way, everybody's all sharp. Their skills are sharpened before any cuss that comes up. Does that sound like a game plan?
I like it better when you do it like this, when we just do the homework together and have questions.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, me too.
I like it better, like how this is working out better too. So, very good. Any other questions before we start cleaning up? Or I can extend this if you guys need the weekend to finish it, and I can post the video.
No,
share that
can you
with
extend the joint one?
The joint one?
Yeah.
Just use your late passes, and I'll give you more late passes. This will be due Monday at noon, so just do it this weekend.
So do Tuesday.
Is it already Monday?
No, it's due Tuesday because we have class Tuesday.
Oh, I mean for this class. Mine are like class 3A. No, you're 2B, right?
Yeah.
Well, we're not doing it in class. Try to do it before
Well,
class.
no. Before class.
You want it to Tuesday then?
Yeah, it is. That's when we have class.
All right, but we're going to be moving on to a different set than that class. So try to have it done before that class.
Either.
Okay, I moved it to the 6th, but that class we're going to have a different problem set, so
The one on top is due Thursday of next week.
just use your late passes and I'll give you more. How much? You said 3?
Yeah, it says two. Yeah, see? Getting back up there is perfect.
Okay, are you guys good? I'm gonna disconnect then, if that's all right.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, you guys have a good rest of your day.
Thank you.
Yep, bye.
Good work.
Yeah, I thought so too, guys. I'm gonna stop the recording.